I'm doing my live now, and then that way you all get to see me during the day instead of nighttime. So I will get my crocheting out in a minute. There you go. All right. I think Eden's done it like what I did. Did you do it too, Eden?
Yeah.
Me too. So we both put it on. So I'm having some cheese and biscuits. I've already eaten one, but I'm up to the second one. But I'm going to eat it, and I'm also going to do my crocheting. I took it around to knitting club today. Sorry about the noise, guys, but it was. I took it around the knitting club, and I used up some of the yarn that I did to another scrap ball to use, and it's slowly getting bigger. And I'll show you guys in a minute. Just cutting this up, and then that way that's done, and I don't need to worry about cutting it up later. Hey Eden, how are you? So I'm up to using this scrap yarn now, and it was the one that I was doing my some of my Christmas stockings in, but then I took it around with me today. So this is what I'm up to. So yes, I got ends to sew in, which I'm going to sew in. Did you enjoy the cheese and biscuits? I always enjoyed cheese and biscuits. What about you? I sometimes eat my cheese first, see? Sorry, gonna move you for a minute. I'm glad you enjoyed that, so sorry about that. I needed my needles. I needed my sewing needles. You'd think I would put my sewing needles where I need them without having to move you guys. But I do apologize for doing that. I don't mean to do that. I keep forgetting that I need to move them so. But I thought I better start sewing my ends in before they get too many. They are pretty colours, aren't they, Eden? I like them. They are very pretty. And you just don't know when the next colour change is going to happen. So, and a patient in palliative care would really like them. So that's what I'm doing it for, is to make someone in palliative care or hospice care if you're in America. But yeah, so that is two of them done. That's one end done. In. Yep. The other white one's the one I want. There. So that's one lot of ends done in. So yep, that's it. That's that one. Now I can do the next one. So now I've got a few ends to tie in, so I better start doing them now before I get any further along, and then the blanket will get bigger and bigger. I'm good. How are you? I'm good. How are you? I think you need a coffee. I don't need a coffee. I just had a hot chocolate and a coffee while I was out. I think that's enough. I don't need any more hot drinks. Not right now, anyway. And I'll have to. Should have done the dishes before I started drying those dishes before I started my life. I'll do it when I finish. So that way they're not there for later. You've had 3 hot drinks while you've been out today, so I don't think you need another one. I think you've had enough for today, or you'll be bouncing off the walls later. So, hi Karen, Steve, and Aria, how are you? How's your day been so far? Eden's laughing at me. Eden says, "Thank you, Ari, for hanging out with me." Eden says, "Hello, Ari and Karen. The hot chocolate looked yummy." Oh, Karen, it was delicious. We've never had a problem with the hot chocolate from the Common Bean Cafe. That's the name of the store where we went. And Eden gets when I go there, every time when I go there and I get a marshmallow, I tell them to put it. I want them to put the marshmallow one, the flat white, because that's the one, because Eden gets it with that one. So she has that. So yeah, so Eden's got a nice coffee for me. So I think that's all you need now, because you don't need another hot drink. Quiet day for us. Oh, don't I love quiet days? Oh, last night I did my live late. You would have been in bed, Karen, by the time I did my live, and um, I finished just before an hour live, because I could just vaguely hear my neighbours starting to yell. So, and when Thea left, I left when she left. Steve says hi. Hi, Steve. Any more videos coming out for you, Steve? So I can be your stalker. I've probably got videos I haven't watched of yours yet, but I will get there. I do enjoy coming over and listening. You talking about your soccer? Well, UK say football, but Australia says soccer. But I know, Steve, you know what we're talking about. Yes, they put the marshmallow on the side. Ha ha, said Eden. They did, didn't they, for you, Eden? They made sure you got your marshmallow, because I'm not a marshmallow person, especially not in a hot drink. So I always say to them to put it on the side, especially if I'm with Eden, they give it to Eden. But if I'm on my own, I just say to him to hold the marshmallow so I don't. He says maybe tomorrow. Oh, okay. I'll keep an eye out, because I do like to watch Steve's one. And what is that? All my ends. I think that is. Oh no, there's here, and then that'll be all my ends. And then I got all my ends. And Nightbot's saying, "What's in your cup? And please remember to hydrate. And don't forget to dehydrate too." I have got water and Pepsi Max, vanilla. I think so. I got a couple of drinks going there. And Eden's got a nice coffee. Hey Chris, how are you? And he says, "Hey Eden, how's things with you, Chris? I hope you're all good." I'm just sewing in my ends so they're all done, so I can continue on with crocheting my blanket. I'm still doing. You can get the marshmallow to bring home. Well, I couldn't I? I'm heading off now. I'm doing some editing for the videos for Aria. Our channel is 3 years old next week. Oh wow! So that 3 years went quick, didn't it? Wow! Can't believe that it's 3 years old already. Well, you have fun. Thank you for popping in. Give Aria our love and kisses, and give her a big kiss for us. So, and Eden's going, "Hello, Chris." And Chris said, "Take care, Aria. I'm good now. Good to see you." Yes. I've been to knitting club and then came home and I said to Eden, "We're going home to do a video, do a live, and I'm going to try and get at least an hour done. Take care, Ari and Karen." So we'll be here for about at least an hour. And then, because I don't go looking for me later, because I most likely won't do one later either. So unless I'm bored, and then I might do one, but I doubt that. Because I can, but I often sometimes might get on and do a half an hour one when I'm bored. All right, so that's all my ends sewing in. So there's my blanket. That's where my stitch marker is. So there it is there. So which is good. It's getting bigger. And that's, I better eat some more of my cheese. So we don't want the cheese to go off. And whatnot. It sounds like Eden's opening up her cheese and pickies. That's what it sounds like. And now I'm going to do some more crocheting while we talk. I got a fair bit done around at knitting club today. And I got 6 more scrap balls that I pulled apart from a different project I was doing to put onto this one, and then I'll be up to doing another different colour. So it is slowly getting from the old project I was going to do into a new project. It's slowly getting there and whatnot, so which is good. And then I'll probably do the same with this one. Probably go around the edge in black, do 2 rows of black like I did with the last blanket. I'm not going to do the white because I've got a lot of white in here already as it is. So yeah, we'll probably most likely do that and use the black, which will be good. So it won't take me long to get up to there because I've slowly steadied along to get this one to make it bigger to go with the other ones. So I've got 3 to take up the hospital when I get there and some lovies. And I will do a video when I'm up there, so then that way I will do a video once I get up there so you can see that they're up there. And then there'll be a video for the beanies when they go around to the wellness room, because I'll take them up when we go up too, and then I'll make more of those too in between doing the stockings and Christmas stockings in this blanket. So I've got a lot to do, a lot of things to do. And it's keeping me busy. That's probably why the days feel like they're going by so quick, because I've got so much to keep me going for quite a while and whatnot. So, here, it hasn't come on this side. So you can see, yes, just opened my cheese and biscuits. That bit didn't come over onto YouTube, onto Restream Eden, so I didn't realise you'd written that. Alright, so you need... Okay, so what I will do is you do that. I just need to make this one a little bigger because when I unpicked it, that's how it was because I'd sewn it in. But now I need to make it bigger. Hey, Timmy, she said. Lisa, hey, yes, Lisa, love. How are you? I hope you're good. I hope you're well. And Chris is saying, hey, to Timmy. Eden, I don't know why your comment from YouTube hasn't come over to Restream, so I did read it out for you. So, Eden, dearly, hi. She said hello to you, Eden, and I know you're saying hello back to Timmy. I'm glad that you made it in. And I'm going to crochet while I'm yakking, and I'm still got to eat my cheese and biscuits as well. Well, and Timmy's saying hello to Chris. Well, I'm down to 1 cheese with 4 biscuits, which I'll eat as well. While I'm chatting, the cold is creeping in on me. Ugh. And Eden's going to silly restream. That's what I reckon. Well, I'm happy for the cold creeping in here in Australia, so I love it when it gets cold after a hot summer and away from the bushfires. So I'm quite happy with having the cool one. Hot bubble bath. Oh. So you've taken us into the bathroom to listen. Beautiful. So we're all soaking in the hot bubble bath with Chris. Yay. Well, as long as you enjoy your bubble bath, that is the main thing. Being, nighttime for you guys. Nice and relaxing in being in the bubble bath. Because Chris would probably be looking at about 6:30, I'd imagine. We're 12:38 p.m. on Friday the 13th. Woohoo! I love Friday the 13th. Eden's gone, yes, bubble bar. Hello, Nova. Hello, all, says Nova. How are you been? I hope you've been well, you gorgeous little doggy. You're such a lovely, beautiful, gorgeous fur baby. You are. Hello, Nova says Eden. Bubble baths can be nice, prefer hot tubs, says Nova. And Chris is saying, hi, Nova. I haven't been in a hot tub yet. That would probably be nice too, to soak in a nice hot bath, a hot tub. But I have never been in one yet, but so I'll have to go and try one out. Hello, Nova said Eden. I'm in bed, wrapped up, says Timmy. Happy Friday the 13th. Nova's saying to us, yes. Right, our second Friday the 13th of the year. We are super. Oh, that's good, Nova. I'm glad that you use both as super. I'm not in a bubble bath. I was suggesting Timmy take a nice hot bubble bath if she was cold. Oh, okay. I thought you'd taken us for a bubble bath. There you go, Timmy. Go and have a nice hot bubble bath. That's what Chris was suggesting to you. But yes, by the time you guys get to, some of you might, no, not yet, Friday the 13th, ours will nearly be over. Yes, Friday the 13th. Mum loves scary movies. I don't need Friday. I don't need an excuse to watch scary movies. I can just watch them every day of the week. Watch one every day of the week, which is good. You have to try a hot tub this year, maybe a short. Oh, that would be an idea. Doing a hot tub in a hot tub. I'll have to find a place where I can go and actually get into a hot tub and have it and video it so you guys see me in a hot tub. But I'll have to check that out. I'll be doing some Google searching, I'm guessing, with that one. Because if you go to hotels, some of them don't have hot tubs, they have baths. So, yeah. And when we do go and stay at hotels, I'll have to get some videos of that, won't we, Eden? Show you some stuff like that. So, we must have Friday the 13th, another one. Gosh, we had one in February, Chris, one in March, and one in November. So we've had one in February, now one in March, and we'll have another one in November. Hope you have an awesome weekend. We will be, because we've got the Buddha's lunch on Sunday. So there'll be a couple of videos there and photos of what we're going to have. We just had one in February, Chris. Yeah, so today we've got one, and then November. So we've got 3 this year. 2 in the first half and 1 in the second half. So, and I think next year we might have just one. I don't know, because I don't have my phone on me to find out, because I thought I better put it on charge in case later on I go out for a ride somewhere to get more photos. Oh, that reminds me too, I've got to put the photos on my old iPad for Eden to put it up on YouTube, so then that way it's that one done too, because I try and get some video pictures while we're out and about and whatnot. So I've got to better get Eden to do that one. Scream 7 is out, but in the cinemas, if you're interested. I did see that advertised over at Hoyt's, but yeah, got to be in the mood for that one. Okay. See, Timmy, there you go. Nice warm bubble bath. Nice hot bubble bath will warm you up, and it will help those achy bones. Do you have an electric blanket, Timmy, to be able to warm up? Put it on and you can warm up with an electric blanket and a doona. So you'll be glad when your spring weather comes, and we're glad that we're getting colder weather now, which is good and about time. The hot weathers are getting brutal. Too brutal. And I think that car agrees with the way he was getting around the corners then. But yeah. So what's everyone got planned for the weekend when you get to it? I mean, I know I'll be on the weekend before you guys do, but what's everyone got planned? I'll do shopping tomorrow, which will be Saturday for us, sometime in the afternoon. And then come home and do what we need to do, and I've got to, and then Sunday we're Eden and I are going to the Buddha's lunch. We'll take videos and pictures, and we'll make more videos. So, and most of them, as you probably noticed, the title is Out and About. So, pain in my right eye, the brightness is hurting it. Maybe try not to be on so. I mean, I know it's easy said and done, but some of us like to be on our YouTube and that. But maybe rest your eyes, even if you've got to put the phone or whatnot beside the bed and let it play while you listen and lay there and listen. Because some people do that. They'll say, I'm here, but I'm in the bushes and I'll just be listening, because of the same reason too. So I'm looking forward to the Sunday with Buddhist lunch and me too, Eden. Is it a migraine? Timmy feel better. Yes, a wee bit of shopping tomorrow as well. Okay, you're doing a wee bit of shopping tomorrow too. Okay. As long as you rest now, and then that way your eye can, you know, the brightness, yes, sometimes. And don't forget, if you need to go and get your eye checked out, please go and get it checked out. Don't wait the last minute to go to the doctors or to the optometrist to get it fixed. Yes, I'll do that listening. Yeah, because I know I do have some people saying that they don't feel well or they've got a slight headache, and then what they do is they'll say, we are listening, but we're laying here listening. We'll leave you running. And that way, and then they'll just relax and take it easy. So thank you very much. No worries. We don't mind you being in the chewbucca bushes. Lay your head on your pillows, and if you're not off to sleep, well, it means your eye gets a chance to relax. And don't forget to take pain medicine if you need to take it. And Needham's reminding us, don't forget to put yourself on live chats. And don't forget the thummies, please, because they're important. They're very, very important as well. I mean, you could try that, Timmy, and just, you know, if you've got a lamp that's beside you on the bedside table, and you can dim, at least you can dim the light. Just lay there while you're listening, and then that way you get the chance for your eye to relax without looking at the screen. Then you can listen to everybody. I've had issues with light on Chrome killing my eye in pain for many years. Oh, okay. Is there anything they can actually do about that, Timmy? I'm trying not to make you type in this, and that way you're not looking at the light too often. But I didn't realise that that we could put it on subscriber only mode. Haha. I know we are. I done it too. I done it, Eden, and then you done it. So it accepted both of us doing it because it said a moderator done it plus I done it. So there you go. We learn something new every day, Eden. Because I didn't know we both could do it either. But goes to show you we can. So, like I said, I'm crocheting while I am chatting away to you guys. And I'm trying to get this done. And then I need to do some more Christmas stockings. I did the video on that already. And I need to do some more. But I might do it on some different other colours. I got black and orange. I'll show you the black and orange that I can do for, because there's the black and there's the orange. So I can make sort of Halloweeny Christmas stockings. So I will do that, and I'm going to put the black around this blanket when I'm finished. So no migraines, no pills help, only darkness. Oh, okay. So you need to be in darkness. Wow. Chris said maybe if you have a dark theme, also turn my screen to auto brightness off and then turn down the screen brightness. Oh, that's an idea. And Eden just said, can you put your screen on dark screen? I probably do like what Chris has just said, Eden, if that's the case. It's the same thing what you just said. Yeah, that's what I said. I'd be there. Yeah, Eden's yelling at me from the other room, as you can hear her. She's telling me it's the same thing to what Chris has said. Because you don't want to make the pain any worse than what it is. And I don't like my friends being sick. I like them being happy and having fun with us, like what we always do. And whatnot. So, and that's what it all is about, being here, keeping each other company for the hour, and, and keeping, being respectful for each other, and we all can have fun and talk about whatever we want. Nightbot will tell us about the about sticking to the topic, but Nightbot, we do for a little bit and then we change the subject. We do for a little bit and we change it. So yeah. I agree, Chris. I have mine on dark themes, says Eden. I don't even think I know even how to turn it on dark screen. I didn't know. That's there you go, Timmy. If you put it out there, somebody on here will tell you will tell you how to do things. That's what I like about how we all can help each other doing things. Hot shower helps me, hot water on the head and neck. Well, that's an idea too. See, Timmy, we all learn something new when we come to my channel, because if we all can help each other out, it helps out. We can 1, 2, 3. It's good that we can help each other out. So yes, I'm good. I'm good now. Okay. All those things can help you. I'm just glad that we can help. I mean, I'm not a doctor expert. I'm sorry, but if I can try and put it out there, somebody will know something for us. So yes, it's in YouTube settings. Oh, okay. I used to rely on darkness and ice, but not that not that is the last resort now. But now that's the last resort. Okay. But hey, if it works for one for you, Chris, it's good that you're telling Timmy what works for you, and that you never know, because it might even work for Timmy too. By doing that, and if it can help, and we're all being able to put, say we do this. This is what we do. It helps that other person. It gives them some ideas. Oh, didn't so and so say do this, and that might work for me. And then before you know it, it has probably, worked. So, yeah. So give it a try to what Chris has said, Timmy, because you just never know. I've dealt with extreme migraines most of my life. Oh, okay. So you know what you need to do. Eden suffers with migraines too, but hers are the ones where her body goes numb, and you can give her a tablet to help with the nausea, but it's not worth giving her a tablet because it doesn't help with the nausea. So yeah. So we've got to sort of, yeah. Thank you very much. I need an eye patch. Can you get one from the optometrist, Timmy? Hello, Noe. How are you? She said, hello, Lisa. How's things with you? I hope you're good. Yeah, me too, Chris. It sucks, doesn't it? It does. But Chris, this will tell you how bad one of Eden's migraines were. While she had a migraine, she had a seizure at the same time. She had both the whammies, and it's horrible. I cover all the bases: first, food, water, 2 by Advil, and caffeine. Okay, that's a good way of covering all the bases, definitely. Hey, he says Eden. I wouldn't have thought of doing. Yeah, I try and get a little bit of food in, and then the water. I try and pump as much water in as I can. But with Eden, we give her 2 Panadol and 2 Nurofen, and then wait half an hour, and then give her 2 Aspro in the water, and that slowly starts bringing her back to normal. Yes, seizures and migraines would be awful. Yes, so Yeah, it's only happened the once so far like that, but touch wood that we don't need that one happening again. So now we're just waiting to get in to see the neurologist because she's had an MRI and the local doctor's not sure what one bit is, so we're just waiting for that appointment. I don't know. I'll be seeing my primary physician on Monday. Okay, maybe ask him about a patch then, Timmy, because surely he'd say yes or no. And no, he says, "Hi, Eden." Eden said, "Yeah, I've changed my diet, but I can't give up my caffeine just yet. Maybe I should try decaf." Yeah, but decaf still has a little bit of caffeine in it. Decaf's not really nice. I don't find decaf really that nice. But you might, Eden. I don't know. I feel like you're drinking nothing. It just feels tastes horrible. Bit off stick. But then, Eden, if you're going to give up caffeine like your coffee, you have to give away your Pepsi Max because it's got caffeine in it as well. Thought I heard a noise then, which I think I did. It's probably the house settling, as it always does. So, no, he said, I have an Iron Chef on TV as I eat Taco Bell for dinner. LOL. I like watching the Iron Chef. They make some fascinating shows. Oh, Chris said another tips: if you use the ice or a cold rag method in damped two washcloths and put them in the freezer for 5 minutes, then use the first one. It's cold faster and swap the hot one with the one in the freezer and rotate them. Okay, well, we'll have to try that one. I do have a ice pack in the freezer, so if need be, at least I can do that one as well. So nothing worse for migraine sufferers to be having a bad migraine. But yeah. Well, I finished my cheese and I got 4 biscuits to eat. And I haven't even had a drink of anything since Nightbot told me. And I hadn't put me, the only time I put me crocheting down was when I had to join the yarn up properly, so differently. So, and I haven't done anything else since. So I better do that actually. Have a drink because haven't had a drink since knitting club. I did have a hot coffee at knitting club, and I haven't had one since. So, which I'll put this down so then that way I will have a hot drink. Move them so they don't fall. I need to put my bag away. There's something here on my folder I better pick up because I don't know what it is. A bit of fluff. Okay. Chris said a bowl of ice floating water in water next to the bed works too if it's too much to get up to swap them. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. Yeah, decaf is gross, but I'll have to give it a try again. Yeah, maybe when you get down to your last jar of coffee, buy a decaf one to have after your last one. So then that way you can give it a try, sort of thing. There's the train whistle. Definitely with no sugar. You need to give the sugar away as well, because that'll help too. Now I'm having me little dry biscuits. This is how big they are. And they're yum. I mean, not that I'm hungry because I had some sweet biscuits with me coffee around knitting club, so and we ate a few of them today. Half a packet nearly got empty. I notice I only have sugar when I'm out. Or maybe even when you're out you don't have sugar too. Give the sugar away even when you're out. Because you don't really need it. I think. I only ever have sugar in tea, but even then I don't have the sugar. Sort of thing. But I probably give up the sugar even when you're out as well. But I do know we're all different in taste. Hey, Zach. Hello, Miss Lisa, and you beautiful, and all you beautiful and handsome people in the chat. Oh, that's sweet of you to say that, Zach. Yeah, I'd give it that a try. Hey, you don't know Eden because sometimes making a lifestyle change also helps them far and in between as well. And don't forget, you do have a chocolate chip muffin sitting on your plate with your nectarines too. So, hey, you troublemaker, Zach said Eden. No doubt Zach will say something back to you, Eden. He'll call you the biggest troublemaker. Nightbot saying, what's in your cup? And please remember to hydrate. Don't forget to dehydrate if you've been drinking a lot of water and your coffees and whatnot, and your hot chocolates and everything. So Zach said, hey, you troublemaker, Eden. It's nice that we can have a joke around and everything like that. So, would you believe I've been going already for 37 minutes? Wow, that time went quick. Nightbot's telling us be respectful to each other. That's what I think too, Nightbot. Nice to be respectful and treat each other nicely, and we're here to have fun. Yeah, I'll take it to work with me on Monday. What's that? Oh, Eden, did you? I just remembered. Did you need a cheese and ham sandwich made when I'm finished the live? No. No. Okay. Okay, that's okay. But I'll do make one on Sunday night, right? Yeah. One or two? Two? All right, cool. And so just making sure I organise Eden's lunch for Monday when she goes off to volunteer on Monday. And that's so. Chris is saying hi to Zach. Zach said, I was lurking in the live last night and someone said they liked me on fire and watched me burn. It kind of bothered me. Oh, that's not nice to say. That is horrible. That is nasty. Do we know this person? You can say yes or no whether we know this person. That person really needs to be careful in what they say. That's rude and nasty. I mean, that is. I don't know if the muffin will last that long on Monday for you, Monday Eden. I mean, I got it wrapped up in Glad wrap, but I don't know whether it'll last that long. So you might want to eat it tonight or tomorrow. That's just nasty, Zach. I don't think so. Okay. That's still just nasty. That's just nasty. You don't say that about someone. If you haven't got something nice to say to somebody, don't say anything at all. That's how I put it down. That's just rude and nasty and disrespectful. I maybe put it in the freezer. I even think then, even if you defrosted it, I don't think it'd be nice. I don't think you can freeze the oldies muffins at all. But that's my opinion. I'd probably eat it in a little while then. If you have a hot drink, I'd eat it today because they've got a use by date on them. They're not a best before ones. So I'd probably eat it after or eat it tomorrow. Amen, Lisa. Yes, that's nice. That's not nice. It's not either, is it, Eden? I look at it. If you haven't got something nice to say about somebody, don't bother saying it at all. I mean, that's just. What kind of muffin is it? It's a chocolate chip muffin, Zach. We got it from Aldi yesterday, though. And it's a very moist muffin, but nice. But would I get it again? No. So that guy who accidentally hit his friend in the head with my chair after getting kicked out of the club, we'd all got fired. And the kicker, he's the chairman of the furniture company. Oh, okay. Mm. Well, I wouldn't like him being the chairman of my furniture company if I had one, if that's what he's doing after hours. Chris is saying, no, with clapping hands. I know, as Zach said, I know it's stupid to let it bother me. Zach, it's not stupid to let it bother you, but you know what? Just ignore him, because you know why? Because it goes to show you his life, there's something going on in his life for him to be picking on you. The more you ignore it, the more that you don't even engage in his stupid conversation, he'll be thinking, oh, they're not retaliating, they're not biting back. He'll move. It just goes to show you how much his life is disappointing. So just ignore it. You've got better friends than that to go and hang out with. Was there any blueberry muffins at Aldi? I think there was one packet of blueberry muffins eaten, but it was near the register, so I'm guessing somebody wanted it, or either that or they were trying to eat it as they're going along, so I left it. It's not stupid, Zach. It's not eating, is it? I mean, people don't stop and think about other people's feelings, and people need to stop and think before they open up their big mouths. Need to stop and think before they actually say things. So, it's just, yeah. Maybe I ought to go over there to that person and tell them what I think. So I wonder how he would feel if I turned around and I said to him, "Oh, I'm going to burn you." He wouldn't like it. I like it here with Lisa and Eden. Thank you, Zach. Zach, you like I say to people, I like people to come here to my channel, have fun, relax, take it easy, and if you've got a little problem, let's talk it out and we'll help you get through it. But it's not being stupid, it's just you're being, it's a sensitive subject when someone wants to do something like that. And that's, all you're doing is supporting that person so they can get watch hours. But you know what's that? Don't go back to that person's live anymore. Just delete. If you're subscribed to him or her, delete it, get out of it, unsubscribe, and don't go back there. Because you need to go to places where you're going to be feeling welcome and feel safe. So Zach said, guess what? And what? Two wrongs don't make a right. I agree with you, Eden. Two wrongs don't make a right, but some people need to learn by their actions. And Chris is saying true, Eden. I'd just be ignoring him or her, delete from being subscribed to them. Don't go anywhere near them. Let them bagmouth whoever. There's probably 1,000 people out there in YouTube land that's probably bagmouthing me, but do I care? No. I'm not here to make them happy because their lives are sad and sorry. I'm here to enjoy being with my friends, keeping my friends company, showing my friends what I can create and not that I'm learning to create. Okay, I got my appointment for the CPAP machine on Tuesday. Yay! Oh, that's good news, Zach. You'll have to let us know how you get on about that one. So that'll be when Tuesday night for us. So you'll have to let us know how you get on. Most times anyway, LOL. I know that will make Chris happy, Zach said. Oh, cool, Zach. Good news, Zach. Don't be nervous. No, just remember you got all your friends behind you, Zach, and we're all going to be there supporting you all the way, okay? Chris said should give you more energy during the day. That it will too. It will. Zach, we're proud of you to what you're doing and getting yourself to be back to your healthy old self. Just remember that we'll be behind you. It's a 1 hour appointment. That's okay. You go in there, your head held up high, be positive, and say, yep, I'm going to do this, and this is going to help me feel a lot better. And I'm going to be able to, stand tall and be proud of myself. You do that, okay? And just remember that, you have a lot of people behind you to support you. So, yeah, you're going to be nervous, but you push that to the side. You go in with your head held up high and be proud of yourself that you're getting your health back to how you had it before. And then when you're finished, I don't know whether your mum or dad's taking you, but maybe on the way home, you can stop off somewhere and buy a nice hot drink from Starbucks or buy something on the way home. Yeah, they've got to show me how to use it, how to clean it, and how to change the filter. Well, see, there you go. And then probably to Zach, they probably got, if you can't remember how to do something, there'll be a number for you to ring and say, I forgot what I have to do. How am I supposed to do that again? And there should be support there for you and that end too, so which will be good for you. How's the volume? Do I need to turn it down? Well, I can't hear myself talking through because both of us have got our doors, so you'll be fine, Eden. I will tell you if you need to turn it down. Okay? So yeah. All right, so just think, we'll be there to support you. You remember we're there in spirit to support you and be there for you. And then you can, I'm only a messenger away on Messenger. If you need to send a text, all right, I'll video it. LOL, just kidding. I won't do that. Well, mate, if the lady lets you video it, say, maybe it might help you later. If you say to the lady, "Can I video it?" Record it, so then that way, when I'm at home, I know what I'm doing at home. Surely they might let you. They might let you do that, won't they? And just remember, I'm only a messenger away if you need the message. And if I'm in bed, I will answer it when I get up. And Eden says, cool. Hiya, Bridget. How are you? Now, Bridget, I know you've got Princess Penelope, but have you got your new little piggy? And what is your new little piggy's name? Have you named her yet? Because we know you got Princess Penelope, but I don't know what you've named the new piggy when you've got the new piggy. Yeah, as yet. So, and Eden's going, hello to Bridget. That would be interesting. And you've probably been outside all day with the piggies and getting them to run around. Oh, that's cool. I just love the colour of Little Miss Princess. She's good. Little Miss Princess Penelope. Zach said, hi, Bridget. I watched Penelope in her in her swimming pool the other day that you put up. And Nightbot's thanking Zach for hanging out with me today. Love watching what little Miss Penelope do. And I think you had and I think the other video I think was it the same? Oh, I think she wasn't it, but I know you had Khaleesi and is it Coco out with Penelope as well? That's beautiful. What's for dinners for you, Zach? Well, it's not Tuesday, so it won't be Taco Tuesday. Um, Probably pizza night, seeing it's Thursday for Zach. Some nuts. What type of ones? Cashew nuts, peanuts, salted nuts, unsalted nuts, pecan. We need the facts, right? I'm driving, so I'll be in the bushes to stop for gas. Not got her yet. We'll meet her this weekend. Then she can come home in a couple of weeks. Oh, okay. Cool. That's okay if you're driving. I'm going to be on for another 10 minutes anyway, so. Oh, that's good that you'll get the chance to pick her up in a couple of weeks and meeting on the weekend. And Chris is saying hello to Bridget. And Eden's going, oh, cool. Did he say, oh no, did Zach say what? Oh, pistachio nuts. Oh, is that what he, pecan, almonds and cashews. Oh, I love cashew nuts. They are my all-time favourite one to enjoy. And Chris is going, yummy. Enjoy, Zach. Yeah, definitely enjoy them, Zach. Take your time eating them and making sure you chew them so you don't. So they go down nicely. Make sure you chew them down right well. And enjoy every single one of them. Yummy. I like cashews more than anything, so yeah. I just had peanut butter on a spoon with honey drizzled on it. Honey drizzled on peanut butter. I've never had that before. But I have had peanut butter on a spoon because I do the same thing with my Vegemite. But not put honey on it. I'll have a spoonful of Vegemite. And I'll have a spoonful of peanut butter. Yum. But I've got no honey in the house, so I don't know what that would be like. I just had a snack eating. Had homemade chicken soup for lunch. Ooh. Homemade chicken soup. And do you what you don't if you do you make a big batch of the chicken soup, Chris, and then freeze it and pull it out when you want it and just heat it up? Because I know people do that too. You know, they make enough to last a week. And they can, have it, let's say for lunch today, tea tomorrow, breakfast the next day. For sweetener in my coffee, Henny suggested honey. Yes, you can do that in coffee. I think it's good. Honey would be good in tea instead of maybe coffee. I'd go honey in a cup of tea, but probably not in a coffee. Maybe drink tea with the honey and then it might get you off the coffee. I'm just saying. Because I have heard honey in tea. And sometimes if I make a banana sandwich, a honey on banana's nice. So then that way you're not having the sugar. But I do like having raw sugar on it, but yeah. Yes, I make lots of soups and freeze the rest. I think there are at least 5 frozen ones in there. Well, that's good. At least you've got 5 frozen chicken soups to have when you want. Just pull them out. That's one thing I like about when we go to the Buddhist lunch. Whatever's left over, you get to take home. And if you don't want it that night, you can put it in the freezer and you can have it another day. You've got a meal for the next day or the day after. You just stick it in the microwave, heat it up, and then you've got a meal, sort of thing. But that's what we do. Well, that's what the Buddhist lunch does. They do it, so and whatnot. So yeah. It's good when you can make meals like that, especially if you live alone on your own. And doing it in batch cooking is good because then at least you've got a meal for the next. Like what Chris just said, five frozen ones. So he's got 5 meals to when he decides he wants to have it. which I find that's quite rewarding to do that. So Eden said, "Yeah, I've tried honey and coffee. Henny got me into trying it. I had it in the international roast." Oh, okay. Well, if that's what you enjoy when you're at the hospital volunteering, that's okay. But I would have thought honey more for tea than anything else. But hey, everybody puts it in to whatever they need to do, don't they? Sort of thing. But you do what you need to do. Oh, the doggies are barking again when they're not. When aren't they barking? Apart from when they're eating and sleeping. But I think they're on 24-hour mode barking. And the only problem is where we live, the yards aren't big enough to have more than one dog in them. And smaller dogs are better because my horrible neighbours, they've got a Rockwheeler and the yard's not big enough. Carrot soup is delicious. Oh, I don't think I've ever tried carrot soup. I've tried pumpkin soup. And I'm not a vegetable soup eater. And I do like a tomato soup with toast on the side. It was one of the more expensive honey, but it was nice. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not buying expensive honey and whatnot. So, but while you're up there, at least it's something you can try when you're at the hospital when you have your coffee. That's how I look at it and everything. So yeah, my dogs go off in the middle of the night. No, he said, "Oh, my horrible neighbours have got a dog. Next door to them have got two dogs on the outside, but they're not a problem. They're 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 not a problem. That's the ones on the it's the one with the rock wheeler. Now Chris says peanut butter and honey sandwich is good too. There is a bit of a chemical reaction if you spread the honey on the bread first. If it sits for a few hours like school lunch would the bread gets. My dog no, he said my dogs go off and I already read that. Kind of crispy inside. Oh, okay. Yes, pumpkin soup is nice, definitely. Eden, what the heck is pumpkin soup? Zach, you know how you eat your pumpkin? You can roast it and mash it, boil it. Well, you can have it in as a soup. We'll go shopping. Hang on. Let me see if I can find one so you can see it, Zach. We'll have a look. Pumpkin pumpkin soup is what I'm not shoes. Because I know you can here. Let's go to images. Alright. We'll go to it is delicious. Go shopping, Lisa. That's what we're doing. We're going shopping. So I can share it so you can get to see what pumpkin soup tastes like. There it is right there, Zach. And that's what our pumpkin soup looks like. So it is it is nice if it's made right. It's got to be made right. So yeah. So yeah, sorry guys, I was just replying back. Homemade pumpkin. Oh, hang on. Yes, it's made with creamy butternut squash soup a few times, and even a coconut curry squash soup. Oh, that sounds nice. Homemade pumpkin soup is better. Yes, definitely. Noe says when my mum and I went on a train trip in Reno, New York, Nevada, we saw a guy and his dogs almost every crossing, standing there with dogs in his arms waving. Oh, that's cute. We dubbed him the guy poodle man. And homemade lasagna is good, yes. And Chris says, I love Reno. Oh, that's okay that you guys get to love places like that. So, yeah, and whatnot. So, but guys, I'm going to start heading out because I better go and do some stuff around house before I go anywhere later. And like I said, I've got dishes I need to go and dry. That I better dry, or they'll pile up. That's cute. No, he says Eden. That is cute, isn't it? No, Eden. Very cute. And I've got some dishes to do to dry. I don't know if Eden needs a hot drink or whatnot. And that made up. So, and I better. There goes my pen on the floor somewhere, and I've got to find that. And then I'll put my computer away and everything like that. So I better go and. Because sitting here is not going to get stuff done that I need to get done. So there's my blanket so far. Getting done. So better make sure I put my hook there so I know where that one is. There's my pen. So pick that up. Because I need it so I can mark off where I've been and whatnot. So and Eden, what are you saying? No hot drink for me. Okay, that's okay. Well, I'll just go and put your cup away. I've got to go and put the dishes away and whatnot, and do a few things. So then that way they're done, and finished eating my biscuits. Gonna put my cream on my legs because my legs need it. So rub it in really good, and then I will. No doubt I'll be back again tomorrow, and I've got some videos to do as well. Better go and do those as well before I go to clear them off my phone. So then that way they're done. Sorry guys, I'm just rubbing some more cream on my legs because it needs to be done. So that way it needed it because I didn't put any on before I left this morning. But now that's done and that's in. So yeah. So alright guys, I'm going to go, and I will catch you guys again another day. And I hope you all stay safe. Thank you all for coming, and thank you for the lurkers. And Eden saying bye for now. Take care. Yeah, everyone take care and look after yourself. And Zach, let me know how you get on at the CPAC next week on Tuesday. And I will catch you all later. Thank you all for coming, and the lurkers. And take care, Lisa and Eden. You too, Chris. It's always nice to see you coming in and saying hello, popping in and spending time with us. So we'll say bye for